Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. And this week, throughout the week, me and Brooklyn will be going to switch beds for an entire week. And we do have the same mattresses from the same place, but hers seems stiffer. And last night, we already did it, and I could tell you, it's hard because we weren't used to the other's bed. And we are going to report each day how it was. So let's get started. We'll do Brooklyn's reaction first.
Okay, so I actually liked it, but I only fell asleep at 11:50. So I mean, so after 11:50, I slept for until 9. So that was good. So I got 10 hours of sleep, maybe, actually probably 8. But yeah, it was it was fine. No, I got 9 hours of sleep, probably. I don't know. It was fine. I mean, the bed was comfy. I'm just not used to having like a bed like that. I'm just more used to having a bed that's my bed. So yeah, and since they're on opposite sides, it was different. I give it 2.5 stars. Actually, no, I give it 3 stars just because I couldn't sleep that much. But I think some of the time I couldn't sleep was just because of Minnie, because she was literally in the spot that I was trying to sleep in, and she was kind of being annoying, and we had to take her out. So yeah. Yeah, so I give it 3 stars. So yeah, let's see what Marley thinks.
Okay, so last night I could not sleep. Just got darker in here and brighter. Anyway, last night I could not sleep at all. I went to bed around 9:30 p.m. of course. But then when I finally went to sleep, it was about probably 11:50. That's how much I couldn't sleep. Me just staring off in space. But so as I told you before, her bed, just over here, her bed is very uncomfy. It's got all my stuff on it now, but before it was all her stuff. And so we kind of switched the stuff, and we'll show you the beds in a minute once we make them. But anyway, so we also did this thing where we tested. So our dog Minnie, she doesn't like sleeping with my sister Brooklyn, and we were confused because we wondered if it was the bed or the bed placement, because we just moved our beds off of a bunk. They used to be bunk beds, and so they were in the same place over in the lighter corner, and then this is over by the darker kind of corner, I think. But And so we were kind of like, well, does Minnie like sleeping? Like, does she just not want to go on the bed or the dark corner, or is it Brooklyn? Because Brooklyn can be like, I don't know, but she could be like kind of annoying sometimes, and Minnie probably knows. But so anyway, I always get distracted so easily. But then, so Minnie was sleeping with Brooklyn fine on my bed because we switched. Yeah, you know. And so this night we had no melatonin because we ran out, and all we had were vitamins. And so we took a vitamin and we tried to go to sleep, and that's why we couldn't sleep like at all. And we woke up like, well, we didn't wake up, but we got up around 11 because Minnie was kind of coughing. She coughs when she wants something. I don't know if she knows how to speak or not, you know, but so she got up, and so we took her out, because usually she wakes you up in the middle of the night just to go to the bathroom or get a drink, and so we did that, and so she went to the bathroom. Our mom came downstairs, and she was like with us because she couldn't sleep either apparently, and I'm probably boring you. So then we went back in the room, and I tried to sleep with Minnie to see if it was just the bed, which confused me because she would sleep with me on this bed and Brooklyn on that bed. Brooklyn, wait a second. Brooklyn's knocking on the door. But then in the middle of the night, Minnie was on the floor, and I was so confused. I'm like, how did you get on the floor? You can't jump off these beds. And apparently, so this is the bed, and there was like a mini bunk bed right there. Brooklyn, I said a second. And she jumped off and laid over by the door. But so I took her back, and yeah. So we'll show you the beds when they're ready. And apparently we have to give it stars. So give it like 2 stars. Yeah, that bad. Cause maybe 1 star. Cause I haven't slept that bad. Like, I slept better on the floor once. So
Here's my bed.
and here's mine.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys. So basically it's the next day, and so we're gonna say what we thought of last night. So yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so last night I'd probably give it like 4.5 stars. 4.5. Because I don't know, it it was just better, you know, like there was some times that I woke up and we also had to take Minnie outside again. But honestly, it was still like so much better than last night. So, I mean, the other night, So yeah, I just think it was a better night. I would give it 4.5 stars. And yeah, so um, it didn't take me that long to sleep. So I went it's time to go to bed. I couldn't really sleep that much, but then I started sleeping, and then we woke up and Minnie had to go outside, so we took her outside. Then the rest of the time I just woke up, and I woke up at like 8 something. So yeah, it was actually such a good night. I mean, it was a good night, but like it was better than the other night. And yeah, I think it's just gonna get better as we go. And honestly, I think we actually might be able to do it for a week, because honestly, I know it's like not easy getting used to my bed, but like I'm used to it. And I feel like when we go back, like I hope I don't like not get like not I hope I'm still used to like my bed. Oh, there's a bunch of mini hairs on it. Well, my bed that Marli's sleeping on. So yeah, that's the bed I'm sleeping on, and it's actually really comfy. It's like the first night I was like, no, like hopefully this is the only night I'm sleeping on it, but it's not. And honestly, the second night was so much better, and I think I'm gonna just I hope that tonight is gonna be better than last night. So hopefully it'll get better and better, and it'll just, be a good night. um, but so yeah, Minnie has been like kind of bugging me. So I think I'll just have Marli sleep with her tonight, because I mean, I don't know. She'll sleep with me on Marli's bed, and she'll sleep with Marli on my bed, but she won't sleep with me on my real bed. So she'll sleep with Marli on my real bed, and then she'll sleep with me on Marli's real bed. But she won't sleep with me when I'm on my real bed. I don't get it. But yeah, so I should probably have Marli just give it a go and hope. So yeah, remember, I give it 4.5 stars. Well, Marli's gonna do it now. Hey guys. So it's my turn. I don't know what I thought about last night. I gotta think for a second. Maybe the camera's a little far. That's better. Okay. So last night I slept way better because we finally got melatonins, and I hate that I move my hands a lot. Anyway, so I gotta think. Okay, so update on Minnie. Minnie actually slept with me last night. No, she slept with Brooklyn, but then she wanted to go, and then the rest of the night she slept with me. Me and Brooklyn still got up in the middle of the night because at the time I could not sleep, and Minnie was kind of like panting and coughing, and I'm like, maybe you need a drink or to go outside. So I took her out, and then we went back in when we were done. Hair in my face. And there's not really much to talk about.
I moved a lot. Still not as comfy as my bed. Didn't sleep awesome, but it was okay. I'll give it like a 3 out of 5. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow. People on the trail. Okay. See you tomorrow then. I don't know if Brooklyn wants to talk to you or not, so I'll go ask.
Okay, guys. Well, see you tomorrow. And I hope we have a better night than like the first night, because the first night was terrible. But yeah, well, bye. Hi guys. So it's the next day, and I'm just gonna hurry and just say my thoughts about it. And yeah. Okay, so I think it was like a pretty good night. I give it like another 4 and a half. I think it was getting better. Like I feel like every night I do it, it gets better, you know. So yeah, I hope you liked this like video. I mean, I know it can probably be a little long, but yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I give it 4.5 stars again. It was getting better, you know. It was like a lot better than the first night. But yeah, so let's see what Marley thinks. But before you go, smash that like button and subscribe button. Click the bell, and you'll get all the notifications of every single video we post. And yeah, we will be editing it. We got new editing apps, and yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. Yeah, we got intros. So yeah, I just wanted to get that through, and let's see what Marley thinks. Okay, so apparently I was supposed to view all 3 because we kind of skipped nights. But yeah, so the first night, the first 3 of the 3 nights, Wednesday, I guess. So Wednesday, I give it 4.5 stars. And you know what? Thursday, I'm coming in with a whopping 5 stars. Yeah. And so yeah. And don't forget about the last night. The last night was awesome. Okay, so the last night I give it 5.5 stars. Yeah. 5.5. You know what? Yeah. 5.5. Because like the first night, 3. Second night, 4.5. Third night, 4.5. Fourth night, 5. And fifth night, it was 5.5. I know, like you can't really get 5.5. The highest you can go is 5, but I went to 5, and a little half. So yeah, so we're gonna go to Marley's response and see what her response is to the 3 nights. The first night, I definitely know she did 1 star. And I think that is good. I gave it 3. Like, it doesn't deserve 3. It deserves 1. But yeah, so let's see Marley's response.
Okay. So, since we didn't video those last few nights, I have to remember. So, the third night, Wednesday, I believe I gave it a 4 out of 5. No, it was a 3 out of 5. Then the next night was a 4 out of 5. Then the next night, which was Friday, the last night was, I think 4. So, as you can see, it never got higher than 4. Her bed's really not that comfy. Like, this bed is like so much comfier. It's like, I fall asleep so much faster on this. So I think that will be all. So the third night, so Wednesday, I can't remember who Minnie stayed with. I think it was me. I think Minnie stayed with me most of the nights. And the weird thing is now that Brooklyn's on her bed, Minnie, I think she could sleep with her easier. I don't know why. But I think that will be all. So I'll go check with Brooklyn if there's anything else we need to talk to you about.
Okay, so that's the end of this video.
Yeah.
And I want to say something. Eat that like button. And definitely eat that subscribe button, obviously. But don't eat the bell. Click it, because who wants to eat a bell? And definitely get all of our post notifications. I don't even know what that means, but yeah.
But yeah,
So,
other YouTubers say it, so Brooklyn's gonna say it.
bye!
Bye.
And if you live near us, like, if you live by the yellow park, just, like, be happy, because, like, you live near us.
You're so loud.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye!